Ever wondered how our ancestors lived? Not hundreds, but tens of thousands of years ago. What was a typical day like for a prehistoric human? Forget the cartoons and stereotypes. Today, we're journeying back in time to spend a day with our ancient relatives, to uncover the real story of their daily struggles, their incredible ingenuity, and their unwavering will to survive. This isn't just about rocks and caves. It's about the dawn of humanity. Imagine waking up not to an alarm clock, but to the first pale light of dawn filtering through the entrance of a rock shelter. The air is cold, crisp, and carries the scents of damp earth and wood smoke from the dying embers of last night's fire. There's no snooze button here. The first thought isn't about checking your phone. It's about survival. The fire, the heart of the camp, needs to be rekindled. It's the only thing standing between your family and the biting cold, or the predators that might still be lurking in the morning mist. For the men, the day's primary objective is clear. Find food. This isn't a trip to the grocery store. It's a high-stakes hunt. They gather their weapons, not made of steel, but of carefully sharpened stone, wood, and bone. Spears tipped with razor-sharp flint, hand axes painstakingly napped to fit perfectly in the palm. These aren't just tools. They are masterpieces of prehistoric engineering, the culmination of generations of knowledge passed down without a single written word. The hunt is a group effort, a symphony of strategy and communication. They move silently through the ancient landscape, a world teeming with giants like woolly mammoths, massive bison, and cave bears. Every rustle in the undergrowth, every track in the mud, is a clue. They read the land like an open book. A successful hunt means weeks of food, furs for warmth, and bones for new tools. But failure means hunger. And danger is everywhere. A misstep, a moment of lost focus, could be fatal. This daily dance with death is what forged their incredible resilience and deep-rooted cooperation. Meanwhile, back at the camp, life is just as busy. The women and children aren't just waiting. They are the backbone of the community. Their day is a flurry of essential tasks. They are expert foragers, knowing which plants are edible, which are medicinal, and which are deadly. They gather berries, nuts, roots, and herbs, providing a vital and more reliable source of nutrition than the unpredictable hunt. They scrape and prepare animal hides, a tough and laborious process that turns a raw skin into soft, warm clothing or shelter material. They tend to the children, teaching them the essential skills they'll need to survive: how to find edible insects, how to identify safe water sources, and the all-important lesson of staying close to the fire. The camp is a hive of activity. The soundscape is one of rhythmic tapping as someone crafts a new stone tool, the chatter of children learning through play, and the steady hum of communal work. This is where culture is born. Around the fire, stories are told, skills are shared, and social bonds are strengthened. The knowledge of how to nap flint, how to tan a hide, or how to track a deer isn't innate. It's a learned skill, a precious inheritance passed from one generation to the next. Let's talk about those tools for a second, because they are truly remarkable. Take the hand axe, the Swiss Army knife of the Stone Age. It could be used for butchering an animal, chopping wood, digging for roots, or as a defensive weapon. Creating one was an art. It required a deep understanding of rock mechanics, an incredible amount of patience, and a steady hand. The creator had to know exactly where to strike the stone to flake off pieces and create a sharp, durable edge. Every single tool was a testament to the cognitive abilities of early humans, their foresight, planning, and problem-solving skills. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the valley, the hunters return. Their return is a moment of high drama. Success is greeted with joy and relief. The sight of a successful hunting party carrying their prize means the clan will eat well. The community comes together to process the kill. Every part of the animal is used. The meat provides protein, the fat provides energy, the hide becomes clothing, the sinews become cordage, and the bones are shaped into needles, awls, and even musical instruments. Nothing is wasted. This deep respect for nature and its resources was not a choice. It was a necessity. With nightfall, The world outside the small circle of firelight becomes a place of mystery and danger again. The nocturnal predators begin their prowl, but inside the flickering light, the community is safe. This is when the social aspects of their lives truly shine. The day's food is cooked over the open flame, the smell of roasting meat filling the air. This is a time for connection. It's around the fire that we see the first sparks of what we call art and spirituality. They might share stories of the day's hunt, tales of heroic ancestors, or myths about the creation of the world. Some might even take a piece of charcoal and sketch the outline of a bison on the cave wall, a permanent record of their world, their beliefs, and their reverence for the animals they depended on. These aren't just doodles. They are some of the earliest expressions of human creativity and symbolic thought. They are messages sent across millennia, telling us, we were here. We lived, we dreamed, we feared, we loved. As the fire dies down to glowing embers once more, the clan settles down for the night. Children fall asleep to the sound of a bone flute or gentle story. The adults take turns keeping watch, ensuring the fire and the family stays safe through the night. As they drift off to sleep, they are not so different from us. They worry about their children, they feel the satisfaction of a day's hard work, and they find comfort in the presence of their loved ones. Their lives were unimaginably hard by our standards. They faced constant threats from predators, disease, and starvation. But they were not just surviving, they were thriving. They were intelligent, adaptable, and deeply social beings, who not only conquered a hostile world but also laid the very foundations for the civilization we know today. Every tool they crafted, every hunt they undertook, and every story they told was a step forward for humanity. So the next time you switch on a light or turn on the heat, take a moment to remember your prehistoric ancestors, huddled around their fire, whose resilience and ingenuity lit the way for all of us. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this glimpse into the prehistoric world fascinating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. See you next time.